was just like, yo, what the fuck did I sign up for? Like, the whole time can't be like this. You know what I mean? Like, I had bad bronchitis or something like that. And it was like the third day or something, they end up having to call, like, the ambulance for me. It was so bad. Like, I couldn't breathe. Like, it was just bad. Like, I was turning red. My feet was blue. Like, it was just out of control. So they ended up sending me off site to the VA hospital. And I was there for like 2-3 weeks. And they were like, yo, ma'am, you gotta go home. Yo, listen, the showers is the same.
Yes,
like 5 minutes to take a shower. You got 80 fucking people in there. Like, I got people's titties is hanging on my back. Like, I'm trying to
hey, yo,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
What's
it's just
that
like
about?
A whole lot going on in there. And it's just
slow
like
down,
some of these people.
Well, her titties was on your back, though, B.
Slow down now.
Saying.
Titties on your back is nuts.
Yo, nuts is nuts. That's crazy. You was in here playing locks and
yeah, right? You was in here talking about fuck the frail shit. Because when the coke come in, they gotta use the scale decorated whales with cautions on. You was in here doing all that earlier. So we here with the illustrious BMW Bev. Miss put a price on your head, literally put a price on your head, man. Miss, you heard what she said. She's a boss. I want you to talk to the people. Introduce yourself.
I'm Bev.
Talk to me.
The one and only.
Where you from, Bev? Where you from, Bev? Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, Flatbush to be exact.
Oh yeah, shout out to Flatbush.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Where you at from?
All my Caribbean peoples from Flatbush.
What?
Between Flatbush and Bedford.
If you gonna have all that cool shit, you have
cool.
she low
I'm
and
not
cute.
talking loud enough.
Nah, you good.
Okay, cool.
I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? Literally. Yeah. Shout out to the whole Flatbush. Growing up, you was a part of that whole. You was outside the basement parties.
Of course.
Absolutely,
you
man.
Can't say you're from Brooklyn and never been to a basement party. Or New York, period.
Shout out to all my Flatbush people, my man Reds, to Jabba, all of them out there, throw the parties. They in the A, you know what I'm saying? So I heard you're an entrepreneur. I know you're an entrepreneur, as a matter of fact. You just recently moved out here from New York, right?
Yeah, like a few years ago. Not like recent.
Oh, okay. How long?
Since, what was that, 2017?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
2017.
7 years to be exact.
Yeah.
How was that transition from New York, from Flatbush? That's because Brooklyn people they don't want to say I just moved from New York. I moved from Flatbush, Brooklyn to the. How was that transition?
Well, it wasn't too bad because I did a few years of grade school here.
Okay.
And so yeah, when I came back, I didn't even intend on coming back. My grandmother still lived out here and she was sick at the time.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up making too many trips from here to New York all the time. And I was just like, just
you got tired of
pull out,
yeah.
see what I could figure out.
You're getting older, trying to level up.
And so for a long time though, I was still like, oh, I'm going to New York every month. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was doing that for a few years and finally calmed down a little after the pandemic. And became more stationary here, just trying to figure out, you know what I mean? Because I felt like I got spoiled to New York. That was like my easy way out.
Okay, when you say sport, be clear. What you mean sport?
Like, just making money. Oh, yeah. It was easier to figure out things there. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was comfortable.
Yeah. I'm a New York vet, but since I moved to the A, I feel like it's easier out here for some reason to get to the. I feel like the black people network easier out here than in New York. That's not, no disrespect to New York. It's just, I don't know, like, New York is more of a like, yo, I'm definitely going to gatekeep. I'm going to cuff the info. I'm not sharing shit. You know what I'm saying? Where Atlanta, they kind of like give it up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of New York dudes come to the A and take over Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They level their lives up. But we appreciate having you. We appreciate you coming. Let the world know what you do.
So, I'm Beverly. I got a brand. I like to say I got a brand versus a business, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I say that because a brand is like an emotional connection, right? The business is just like more back office things, operation stuff, sales, blah, 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 blah. So A brand is more
passionate,
identity,
yeah.
How I connect with the people, me building my relationships out and everything. So if I do decide to do anything other than what I'm doing now as a brand, like I still have all the relationships with my people and everything. So if I'm doing hair one day and selling candy the next, I still got my clientele.
Yeah, that clientele is important too.
Right, which allows me to consistently be myself. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
and
that's
whatever
important.
it is I want to do, bring all of my talents under one umbrella. So
is there anything else that you do other than? Let them know what you do first.
Other than hair,
Yeah.
I currently do hair, natural hair.
How long have you been doing natural hair?
About like 10 years, really my whole life. But the last
my whole life.
seriously, I learned how to do my own hair in like the 3rd grade.
Wow.
I hate the way my grandmother did my hair, so I figured out early, like I'm not going outside like this.
So, what grandma was allowing you to like do your own hair?
Absolutely.
My grandma would have popped.
Hold on. You ain't never cut a piece that you wasn't supposed to cut?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There was trial and error to this. It didn't happen
absolutely.
overnight, for sure.
Good
But
thing it grew back?
absolutely. But I've always been like real experimentative with everything. Like I'm just a real daredevil in a lot of areas.
Oh.
Yeah.
So don't let this innocent face fool y'all. She'll try it. She's from Flatbush, so I guess. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I see that you and my sister got good hair. Shout out to Nani. You know what I'm saying? So when you say natural hair, so if someone came to you with weave or a sewing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I can't help you with that. If you
wow.
want to take it off and then we can work with what's under it, then I'm good with that. But
What about wigs?
no.
But let me ask you this: are you the wig plug? Like, would you know where if somebody wanted a wig? Would you know where to?
I mean, I can send them in directions to go get one, but
Okay.
I can't give that to them. I don't supply those things, so.
Okay. So you say you've been doing hair for 10 years, but really more than that.
Right.
You've been
So
selling
I would
other people's
say,
hair for 10 years.
right.
Okay.
And so it was always just like a hobby to me. And so when I decided that maybe I should do this for
Because you
real.
enjoy doing it, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Like this could take me places. And so this was like the venture that came. I always I love business, period. So I always try stuff. Like I've been consulting for a long time. I'm one of those people that you could just tell me something, I could give you a whole blueprint in like 60 seconds based off what you just told me. You like, oh, I thought I had a real problem. I'm like, what problem?
Wow.
Like it just comes so natural to me. So
You know, so crazy. My brother told me that though. So I said, like, listen, I don't really know her like that. Like, he was like, yo, bro, she's connected. She knows her business. Like, I was like, word? I was like, all right, we're gonna chop it up then. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, as far as the business aspect, do you have your own shop out here, or what's going
yeah,
on?
I have a suite.
Nice. So, did you have that in New York, or you started it out here in Atlanta?
No, I just started that out here in Atlanta.
Okay, that's
So
what's
like
up.
I said, this was like when I first moved to Atlanta, I was doing credit and just running around, outside, dipping and dabbling, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You run around with the BK club.
Right.
Outside.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I started doing credit, and then from there, I was like, yo, I see all of these like mixes and little business expos that got going on out here.
Yeah.
So it was then I'm like, okay, let me get some real structure to the business mind that I got. Like, you know what I mean? Let me learn a few more things, really see how people structure this, like the real way of doing shit for me. So
That's important.
right.
Yeah.
And so I bought a mentorship. It was like $6,000 at the time. And this dude was like, oh yeah, he was talking credit stuff, whatever. And there was a few things that stood out to me. I'm like, wait, I don't know that part. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So let me see if like it's real. So I probably was on it, just going to the little events for a few months before I decided to really spend my bread. And I went, and I met some good people that was in industries I would have never thought of, like dudes selling solar panels. Like it was cool. Like at that point, it was interesting to me. Like the people itself was like, I would probably
It's a network.
I have talked to you outside of the place.
Yeah.
But
It'd be like that.
you know what I mean? But I'm a mental person, so as long as you got something to say for real, then we good. So yeah, I had learned a few things from there. Besides credit, what the hell was I doing? Yes, I learned about the whole solar panel thing, and I'm like, that's cool, whatever. But at the same time, it was like a lot of startup on how you had to get started and stuff. And I'm like, then it was the real estate thing. It was people doing so many things. I'm like, I would have just spent money on everything out the gate, but I knew that I didn't have the capacity to fulfill everything either. So I was just like,
I respect it.
Then I started trucking. And that went really well. I had a good run with trucking.
How long you did that for?
Honest. I did trucking for 3 years.
Okay.
I was dispatching, and that was cool. I just built connections with a lot of good people.
You out here. Okay.
And I connected with a lot of people out of Texas that were in the oil field.
Oh, yeah. That's big.
Right. And so there was a lot of money to be made out there. And really, it got to a point where I had so much work. So many people were calling me. And I was also independent recruiting for a healthcare company. And I just had my hands in so many baskets, but it was just like, I ended up burning myself out. So when I stopped trucking, it wasn't even because I wasn't making money. It was just, I'm one person.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, but I also knew that I didn't have a passion for it. And so at that point, I'm just like, I'm taking a break from everything. So it became, 2023, that whole year, I didn't really do anything. And
sometimes you gotta do that to reset.
Exactly.
You're a Renaissance woman, so I mean, at the end of the day, you definitely have knowledge in different fields, and you gotta respect that. But definitely, just to maintain, you gotta reset sometimes. So, what made you go hard with the whole hair thing?
So after my reset, I'm like, you know what? Kind of done just doing stuff for money and blah 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 blah, because I always hit this point where it's just like, okay, I'm tired of this, I want to move on to something else.
Plus you got money too. You had money sitting there, like, you know.
I mean, it was cool.
Oh, okay.
Spent a lot of money, made a lot of money. You win some, you lose some.
That's the life. Yeah, that's life.
Right. So, but that's one thing I'm not afraid of, though.
Taking that risk.
Yeah, I'll spend my last $5,000. Be like, I always call Nani and be like, I'm about to try something today. I don't know if this is a bright idea, but...
And what Nani gonna say to you? Nani gives the best advice. So what Nani gonna say to you? Nani gonna be like,
Just know it'd be a long conversation. We gonna think through every avenue before we proceed.
I love it.
So, so I was like, I want to do something fun.
Don't go to the hair yet. How did you get into the trucking industry?
Oh, yeah.
How? Like, what was the process?
That's probably beach.
So, I started, I bought a, little $150 course off Instagram Live, right?
No, listen, man. We're going to take that word little off, man. You put your money up. You put your money up.
Okay.
A lot of people not doing that. A lot of people not taking their money to invest in themselves. So glad.
So I bought the course.
It was like $150. They had a Facebook group and everything.
This was way before all these courses.
Do you remember the name of the Facebook group?
The Trucking Guru.
Trucking Guru.
Right. So this was before. She kind of just
dude with his
up.
wife and stuff.
No. She's a lady out of Texas. She works with her sister. Her whole family kind of is a part of the business and stuff like that. And so I bought it. I connected with some people. And my grandfather, he drove trucks my entire life. And so he retired, but he still trains people for their CDL and everything.
Shout out to Papa.
Right. So he worked for a food distribution company. So I purchased the course and I'm like, let me just go through it. Let me see what already stands out to me, because being around him, I kind of know a few things here and there. So he connected me to one of the operations people from the company that he worked for. And so we got to talking. I'm asking her questions about things I got from the group, just different things that was coming up. And I'm like, okay, let me just try my luck. So I started putting out advertisements and stuff like that, but still not really spending too much money. Even when I came up with a company name, I was using a company name before I even created the business for it. And so I got a few hits back and I was just like, oh, okay. But when the people hit me back and they're like, yeah, can you book me a load? I'm like, damn, I don't have no loads. Give me a second. I'm going to get back with you in a couple days. So I'm just kind of selling them the process. Walking them through things. Created my little packet and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. in at least 5 days when I told these people, I should have figured out something at this point. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So immediately, I remember I had like 3 people. When I put out my first ad, I had like 3 people contact me back within like 24 hours or something like that. I told them all the same thing. And that whole day, I was just calling. The next day, I literally called people off the load board that whole day. And I was just doing kind of like dummy stuff because I needed to know what to say. Like, it was different versus you getting direct contracts, something from somebody, and everything's there for you.
What load board were you looking at?
DAT and truck stop.
Okay.
And so, so I was doing that whenever I got back to these people. I was able to get one guy a load. The other guy was like, oh, something happened with his driver, and that's like common. So I'm like, at that point though, I'm like, that's cool, because I'm still trying to figure things out. So he was buying me time as well, not even knowing that. So that was good. And I started noticing, I'm like, yo, there gotta be an easier way to do this, because this is crazy. Like, I was having to call too many people, the load board and their rates and blah, 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 blah. I got people hanging up on me. By the time I figure out something, I call back, the load is going. It was just a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, back to the Facebook group. Let me connect with some of these people, because they talking, they already got stuff lined up. Let me just add my people. Let me build a relationship with them, whatever. So I was able to do one of those, and I ended up connecting with somebody that told me about another dude that was a DOT officer. And he had his own little program going, but he knew so much because he pretty much has the whole inside whatever. So I'm like, I feel like you can give me the deeper knowledge that I need. And he was already on contracts and stuff, so it made it easier for me to deal with my people and go with him. And that was $3,500. So I went and did that. That was good. And from there, I really just took off.
Nice.
And I had a good run, I must say. And I had a lot of people coming to me who wanted me to manage like their fleets and stuff like that. People would just call me if they like needed a truck move, Roni. So
that's what's going on behind the scenes.
She moved the truck for me. Dude made it happen. He was on time. He did his thing. He was definitely a trucker, though. He had a truck mind. If you know anything about trucking, you know what a truck mind is. But we're gonna leave that alone.
Right. But I will say though, out of it all, I build some real good relationships.
And that's what it's about, though.
And even some of the people. There's some people that still are doing trucking, some that's not, that we still connect and go through things. They ask me for ideas and everything. Like, I have random people call me like, B, what are you doing now? I'm just like, I started doing here, and they're like, okay.
But some people you gotta tell, I'm minding my business. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because some people they just want to check on.
Same thing you doing.
Exactly. Right. I'm doing better than you. Some people, yes, you got. Some people just want to see you do bad and wish you. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, it is what it is. So you did it for 3 years. You said. Now, was there anything else you was doing in the meantime?
Yeah, I was doing healthcare recruiting.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. So, how was that?
That was good.
Hold on. What Caribbean island you from?
Ain't gonna lie to you, she Jamaican and Haitian. So it's like you see all the.
Hold on. You Jamaican and Haitian? Yo, so you don't know when to chill.
She a hustler.
You don't know when to chill.
She working right now.
Not even. But you know what's crazy is that.
Talk about it.
I think that my hustle wasn't always just like some motivational thing. Like it was more of a like trauma thing, like just being hyper independent almost. You know what I mean? So it's like, then it just came to a point where I got accustomed to it. Then learning business, I was always a real like geeky person, for real. Like I'm always reading stuff. I gotta go figure this out, figure that out. If you tell me about a new business today, I'm gonna go research the whole thing tomorrow, and I can talk to you like I've been doing it for years.
But you said trauma though, so we gotta touch on that. That's a big word. Like, what do you mean trauma? Like,
because I had to work at a really young age. Like, people in my family, like even my grandmothers, I feel like from a very early age, they knew that, like, this girl is really smart. So all the older people, like everybody in my family relies on me for everything. Hey, can you figure this out? Hey, can you help me do this? Hey, where do I go for that? Like, it's just nonstop. And it's been like that since I've been a kid, before I even knew what a job was. And I'm just like, So growing up, it was just, I don't know, something that stuck with me. Then, you know, not really coming from much of anything. The only 2 people in my family that ever went to school or something was both my grandmothers. And they were both nurses. And I was just like, I don't want to be a nurse. So that's just not, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's all I could do.
What was your first job ever in life?
I swept the hair salon.
And you was like, what?
I was like 9. I swept the hair salon.
Let's talk about a W-2 job. Like, what's your...
What was my first job? I guess the military. I was in the Navy.
You was in the Navy?
Yo, you not playing.
I think that's where it comes from, though.
Yeah, like...
You think so?
That in New York.
I mean, you might have already had it instilled in you, but knowing that you came from the Navy, it all makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
you
know what I'm saying?
want to put me on your benefits?
Listen, I think that the Navy was like... Let me tell you why I went to the Navy first. So...
First, wait, did you finish or did you get like, when, you know...
No, I had a medical discharge
okay.
after 2 years.
Okay.
So I did 2 years. But I went because I came to a point, I'm like, my grandmother was like, yo, you know, you're going to go to jail, blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't listen.
Hey,
outspoken.
That shit went way left. Whoa, what's going on?
So my mouth was crazy. Just like, I wasn't bad. I was just a little unruly. You know what I mean? So
okay, popcorn.
She was just like, I was still living in her house. She was like, ma'am, you gotta go. You gotta find something to do. She was pressuring me.
So this is your grandmother doing all this?
Yes.
So we're going to get back to that. But where was your mom at the time, though?
So I never lived with my mom or my dad.
So we'll go back to grandma. Go back to grandma.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, she was just like, yo, you got to do something. I really want you to go to college. She was on me heavy. You know how Caribbean parents are about.
School is everything in the Caribbean home.
And you got to be a nurse specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, we in New York, whatever. Like, I need to do something. I'm not going to college. Like, I'm just not doing that because I don't even know what I want to do for real at this point. Like, I'm such a curious person that I need to try things before I just say, oh, I'm doing that. Because then...
I got a question for you. As an adult now, reflecting back, do you ever think or have you ever thought that maybe your disregard to go to college or disregard to become a nurse was really just like rebellion because that's what she was pushing you to do so much?
In a way.
It's a great question. Yeah.
Because it's like you said, I'm just not doing that. So what was your reason for not wanting to do that?
And you know, I didn't really have no spectacular reason. I was one of those really smart kids that...
You keep talking about this really smart thing. Like,
no, seriously.
You was on honor roll.
All of that stuff.
But you were just rebellious to your grandmother?
And so...
You can't say you was unruly and say I was a really small kid. Like,
I was. Like, I always, like, finished my work super early. Like, it was so... You know the kid that's just like...
I see the intelligence in you.
You're smart, and so when you don't have anything to do, like, nothing's challenging for you, so you just start being mischievous, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And so that's kind of how it was for me.
Okay.
And so she was just like, oh, you got to get out of here. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to the military because I could get far the fuck away from you. You know what I mean?
How old were you when you said you gotta get out of here?
I was 17.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go sign up, whatever. They was giving a sign-on bonus if you like got a high score of something, whatever. So I left. I ended up getting a sign-on bonus for like $11,000, and I went. And it's funny because it was like 30 days before I was supposed to leave. And I was just like, do I really want to do this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is different. So, but at the same time, I knew it was kind of just like, oh, I'll figure it out. Like, I could get paid. I could figure out if I want to go to school or not. I'll immediately be doing something. I could travel, figure out some new parts of the world, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just like, all right, let's try it out. So I end up leaving, and I got there. I remember we got off the bus, and on the way there, I'm like, oh, these people not bad. It was people from all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a college campus.
Yeah. And so we got off the bus, and I'm like, we get in the building. I mean, it was like an immediate change. These people were screaming. They like, yo, take out your phone. You got 3
that's
minutes
how
to
it was
call
for real?
whoever you gonna call, and you got to put this phone in the box and send it back. You know what I mean? You'll get to use the phone again in 3 weeks. I said 3 weeks. So I'm there, mind you. I'm already this personality of mine. So I'm like,
it's stretch beach out.
Out of an A-wall, right? No, I'm out of here.
I'm like, my grandmother not answering the phone, and I'm like, they said 3 minutes. So the 3 minutes is done. I'm like, yo, mister, I gotta use the phone.
Call for? Like to
just
say,
to
like,
tell them that you made it safely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you pack up all your stuff, everything that you wearing, like literally everything gets put in a box. They give you this uniform. You go down this assembly line. You don't sleep for the first 72 hours. So
And this is the Navy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm real quick. Do they say the Navy is the toughest one though? Out of all of them? Out of the Army, Air Force, and all of them?
Because they end up being like the Navy SEALs and stuff. So.
Okay.
So I was just like, yo, what the fuck did I sign up for? Like, the whole time can't be like this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, we go through that. I'm thinking, all right, we probably just got to fill out some paperwork or something. So they ask you to, like, use the bathroom in a cup and everything immediately. And so I'm just like, somehow I'm the one that's, like, holding everybody up through every stage that we go through. Because I'm like, I don't have to use the bathroom. They made me walk in circles for almost 30 minutes because I really didn't have to use the bathroom. And so I'm like, okay, we do that. And now they're like, okay, well, you got to get the little knapsack with all your stuff, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, cool. We pack up our knapsack. They're like, now you got to go to your room. But the room is like 2 miles from where we're at. And this bag is heavy. And so I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I wasn't prepared for all of this. So we finally get to the place, and all I could think in my head is like, so then we gonna eat? Like, y'all gonna feed us? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I'm asking the guy, like, hey, when is it time to eat? And I mean, they're just being dickheads about the whole situation. Like, you know, shut up, nobody's talking to you, like, all this stuff. I'm like, wow, okay. So cool. 3 days pass, whatever. A week go by, and it finally set in, like, okay, I'm here. And I'm kind of getting emotional because I'm like, dang, I want to talk to my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And so...
The same person who you was
right. So I'm like...
That ass is ready to go.
Grandma back in Flatbush like this. Like,
she gone.
Grandma like, I'm glad she left from us. Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, a week go by, we still can't use the phone. So now they like, you could write letters because you could write an unlimited amount of letters.
What year was this? Let's type into this. I don't mean I'm gonna tell her, hey,
2013.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You young.
And so, yeah. And so, so like a week go by, we can't use the phone. Finally, it was like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, whatever. We finally got to use the phone. She answered the phone. I'm crying my eyes out like, I don't know why I did this. I should have just went to college. Like, stupid shit, right? I'm just like, yo, why am I here? This place is the worst. You know what I'm saying? So, needless to say, made it through there, whatever. And being there, I will say that, like, kind of changed my perspective on just how I deal with people. It really calmed my, like, personality down.
You seem like a very calm person, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I am.
I'm saying,
how long were you there?
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so,
damn.
Yeah, like it just, it made me be more.
Where were you stationed at?
I was only in Norfolk, Pensacola, and San Diego. My A school was in Pensacola.
That's Florida, yeah. Shout out to Pensacola,
I did
Florida.
aviation ordnance.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So what was that? Yeah. So it made me like just look at the world a lot different because so much things happen in there. Like there was a guy that he killed himself in a washing machine.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie to you. I hear a lot of that though. I hear a lot of people.
So he was having real bad anxiety attacks. Yeah. Like just, yo, I have to go home. Like he felt like he just started kind of saying just, I don't have any connection with the outside world. Like I miss my family, this, that, and the third. And almost like it was like psychologically getting to him because he told everybody like he was homeless, which is he didn't have no choice. This was his only way out. Like, so he had to make it through boot camp and everything. And so I was just like, damn, like, you know, it's like people have some crazy stories. Like it's real interesting to hear. And so one night, I don't know, like he was having real bad anxiety attacks like 2 days prior to that. They sent him off site to the VA hospital. He came back. He was fine. And I guess one night he couldn't take it. He was crying his eyes out. And the person that was on watch, like doing security, found him in there. So, you know, when you close the washing machine, you can't let yourself out from the inside. So he closed it, but he couldn't get out. And so nobody knew that he was ever in there because there's nowhere to hide. So I guess that was
he basically died from lack of air?
Yeah.
Did he turn the washing machine on?
No, he couldn't.
Did it turn on?
No, it wasn't on. You know the front facing washer.
Yeah.
He suffocated
when you close the door,
himself.
if you inside, it don't open from the inside.
Yeah.
Because I'm picturing him rolling around in the water. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to be funny, but in my head, I'm picturing that it started and he's, you know, probably drowned himself too. But you know, I get it.
And so apparently,
That's crazy,
how you
bro.
suffocate in the washing machine?
There's no air, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't no air in the washing
It's
machine.
like when you remember when you was a little kid and you
Ain't
put
no air in the washing
nah.
machine.
When
Why there's no air in the washing machine when the soap coming from the top?
But wait. Rody seriously looked at me and was like, "There's no air in the washing machine."
Yo, there's air in the washing machine, yo.
How much?
Enough air, yo. That man had a anxiety attack and died of a heart attack, man. There's air in the washing machine because when you put
so you go on.
when you put the soap in and the bleach and stuff in, it's coming from up there, right? When you close it, it comes down. It gotta be
but you gotta think about it. You in the washing machine. You fold it up in the washing machine.
And he like this.
Watertight in the bottom, not the top.
You panicking.
Right.
You know, I'm just trying to figure it out.
To put yourself in the washing machine is different.
What you looking at me
So
for?
apparently, that was like his hiding space. Because the washing machines are big.
Yo,
What was he hiding?
So,
he's escaping.
Because you can't, I mean, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah,
you got all these people, you got 80 people sleeping in one room. The bathroom is like wide open.
Going through shit?
There's no doors on them.
Was he being like targeted, bullied?
Like
Not
Full Metal
even.
Jacket,
I
right?
think it was just,
Because it could have been.
so he was having trouble passing his like the swim test or whatever. And so, because you know, even if you can't swim, they have a little tower. They still push you off. You still gotta jump, and they have like Navy SEALs in the water that will throw out something to you. But no matter if you can swim or not, they're pushing you off. You gotta jump.
While you're there?
They will.
So you
but
passed
you
the
will go
swimming
there, huh?
You passed the swimming test?
Yeah, I could swim before I went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can swim from New York from Flatbush?
Wow. Wow.
Yo, she's
Wow.
hating right now.
I don't know any pools in
Where were you
Flatbush.
going to the pool at?
Yeah, so my grandfather, he had
In
a
New
pool. He had a house upstate. And he
Okay.
had
Say that then.
All right,
Say that then.
Upstate. You didn't have a house in New York.
Not in New York, no.
All right, bet.
So when I would go there, I would swim all the time. When I would come here and visit my grandparents.
I'm really not. Like, there's swimming pools in New York, yo.
Right. There's swimming pools in New York, but
Everywhere.
they're limited. Where we grew up at, we had two.
Yeah.
We had Tilden and Evie. Where was the other pool?
Yo.
Tilden,
Evie. Valley is all the way
Hayfen.
down. Listen.
Hayfen is Valley,
Listen.
Bear Mountain, FDR Park.
Hey, yo, Beach,
We
you not a
talking
swim
about?
beach?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Beach,
could swim.
Beach.
What's funny was that I learned how to swim out here. I came out here for it wasn't even in the summertime. What did I come out here for? I don't know. I came to see my grandmother for like 2 weeks. And at the time, the neighborhood she lived in had a bunch of white kids. And I mean, these kids could swim, like 4-year-olds jumping in the deep. I was like, wow. And one of them pushed me in the pool.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, a 5-year-old almost made me drown.
And I was fighting for my
What
life.
you about to say?
Like, I was fighting for my life. And somehow, like, every time I would come back, I end up, the girl's mom was a swim instructor at the pool in the neighborhood. And so she told my grandmother, hey, whenever she's here, like, I'll teach her how to swim, this, that, and the third. And literally, it only took me like a month to learn how to swim. And I have been swimming since then.
All right, sidebar question. Where did you learn how to swim?
Tilden.
You learned how to swim at Tilden?
I think so.
Nani, you can swim?
I can swim now.
I'm lying. I learned how to swim in Evander Big Apple games.
Okay. Because I was going to the pool back then, but
I feel
was
like
not going in the deep
There's
part
levels to swimming, though. But some people swim in a pool and they can't swim in like the ocean.
Yeah, there's a difference between
You know how to swim in the
I can
ocean?
swim in the ocean.
Like, you could be a lifeguard?
I could swim in the ocean.
So you could be a lifeguard. You throw like you go get somebody that's drowning.
I can swim.
That's different.
Okay, now we gonna have fun in the pool. We go to the ocean every day, so I
can. Ocean is crazy. You get washed out by that wave. You by yourself. I'm good. I'm not doing all that. I don't play with water.
Yeah,
I don't play with.
I'm good. I'm not doing
I don't play with water. Water is different. No, I almost drowned when I was younger, and it was like, yo, I was fighting for my life.
I did too.
No, it is.
Like I literally grabbed somebody else, pulled them down to pull myself up.
Right.
And I said, I'm not fucking with water ever again in my life, bro.
You can't swim now.
You gotta know your limits.
Hell no, bro.
You can't swim?
Pool parties, I'm on the sideline. Sexy nigga not getting in the pool, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, I love water though. Like I could stay in the water.
I like drinking water
all day.
Yeah.
I love swimming.
So the Navy, 2 years.
Yeah, back on that. Yeah.
And medical release, medical discharge.
Right. Yep.
So question: was it an official medical discharge, or was it like I need to get up?
Yeah, let's be real. Let's be real.
A lot of people.
I almost told you Happy Veterans Day. I said nah.
That's a lot of people do that.
Wait, no, this was an official release. So, all right. So I lied about having asthma.
Oh man, so it's not official.
Chill.
It's not official.
This going live.
You gonna edit that part?
We good. Nah, just leave it alone. I don't want none of your benefits. Nothing.
Oh, you get the benefits right now? Yeah, we gonna edit that part out.
Like,
and she got coverage. Anyway, don't worry about it. She good. Let's skip that.
I didn't have asthma before I went there, right? And so we did PT in like this real. So you know the Great Lakes in Chicago, and when it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold. And so the time I was there, I mean, the weather was like so wishy-washy. We were getting in the pool right after working out. Like, it was just a lot. And for some reason, I don't know, I think that shit threw my body off. So I had like this I had bad bronchitis or something like that. And it was like the third day or something, they ended up having to call like the ambulance for me. It was so bad. Like I couldn't breathe. Like it was just bad. Like I was turning red, my feet was blue, like it was just out of control. So they ended up sending me off site to the VA hospital, and I was there for like 2-3 weeks, and they were like, yo ma'am, you gotta go home. And so I went home. They did a bunch of tests, and they were just sending me back and forth to the doctor. Technically I was still active then. And so after the test, pretty much, when it came back, they were like, oh, we think you have, like, just asthma. That's just acting up really bad, whatever. So they were like, well, you can come back, but you have to do boot camp all over again, like, re-enlist all over again. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. So, yeah.
What was grandma's reaction for you when you came back?
I mean, she was like scared out of her mind because
grandma's a small cloud.
And then I came back and she was like, but see, the thing was, she was like, well, you got money, so you can go get your own place.
So hold on, let me buy all these real quick. This is the Jamaican side or the Haitian side?
This is my Haitian side at the time.
Oh,
yeah.
So she's definitely bugging out.
And so
wait, before you move on, by the time you get to the point where you're getting discharged, you already been there 2 years, so you pretty much got past the hardest part. Were you content with being there? Like, did you enjoy being there at that point? Or were you in a place where you were like, well, shit, I'm glad to go home?
Great question.
Yeah, that's a good question. So, honestly,
she was happy to go home. I didn't see it, huh? You ready to go back to Flatbush?
A part of me was like, yeah, I'm happy to be home. And then the other part of me was just like, no, because had I stayed, like everything was lined up for me to just be like, I'd have been good forever, you know what I mean? And not really had to do much of anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a little hiccup because it's like, damn, technically I really got to start all over again. And then I was young when I came home, so it was just like all my money at this point, I'm just experimenting with shit, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
do you still keep in contact with some of the people that was there?
Oh yeah. For sure.
Oh, okay.
I definitely made, because you know, being in boot camp is like being in
rough
prison.
shit. Yeah, you going through some rough shit. Yeah.
That is not like being in prison, but I hear you though.
No, let me tell you. You see in prison, y'all got cell phones, you can watch TV.
Yeah, you got cell phone. Yeah, ain't gonna lie to you. Let's stop right there. Stop right there. You gotta have a certain shit about yourself to get it. You gotta have money. There's a lot of broke motherfuckers in prison.
I understand.
Cell phones in prison is like $3,000.
You could still access things, right?
You can definitely still
like you still have a lot of knowing.
Y'all talk about nowadays. Y'all ain't talking about
nowadays.
When I was on Rikers, it wasn't no cell phone. Don't get it twisted.
You had a phone.
There was a joint that you could dial if you held 5 when the phone answer, it'll bang out. Where you could stay on the phone for a couple hours. Yeah. Remember that? Okay. And then you know I had a phone when I needed it, but it wasn't. No, I got my cell phone and it's hidden here. Wasn't none of that shit. Wasn't none of that. We definitely did the workouts and the drills and the. I mean,
yo, listen, the showers is the same.
Yes,
like
very true.
5 minutes to take a shower, you got 80 fucking people in there. Like I got people's titties is hanging on my back. Like
that's
I'm
nuts.
trying to. Like,
hey, yo,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
What's
it's just
that
like
about?
A whole lot going on in there, and it's just
Slow
like
down,
some of these people.
Well, her titties was on your back, though, B.
Slow down now.
Saying.
Titties on your back is nuts.
Yo, nuts is nuts. That's crazy.
Slow down now. All right.
No, for real. Like, it used to be the most annoying thing because I'm a short person. You know what I mean? And right. So imagine people standing up over me, washing themselves. It's 12, 20 people under one shower head. Like, come on.
I mean,
so
was it like Big Bertha trying to like go to wash your back? Or
there wasn't no big people there.
Oh yeah, because
I can imagine not going through boot camp.
Yeah, boot camp.
And you know, for some jobs requirements, you got to meet certain physical stuff. Like even for the Navy SEALs, like that's dumb people.
So you was
not
like
human.
you was cut, you was fit, you was on your shit.
I was. I worked out for a whole year. That's when I started getting into like the whole gym thing. And I was just like, but even the year prior, I didn't even know I was going to the military. Because when I went to the military, it was literally, I signed up 90 days, and it was only like a 3-month gap between the time I signed up and that I actually left to go. So before then, I don't know. I just started getting into fitness. I'm like, I don't know. I just want to work out. And so for me, it helped because had I went there and not, that would have been crazy.
You got the boot.
I mean, not even, because, you know, it's one of those things where they tell you, oh,
they're going to push you through
boot camp is,
exactly what's going to happen. Yeah.
They tell you boot camp is only 3 months. No, boot camp is however long you take to pass all them things. You could end up there for a year, and that is crazy. But it happens to people because, especially with the Navy and swimming, so many people can't swim. They will send you back to that pool every single morning until your ass can swim.
Yeah. That's a good thing, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious. Do you think going to the Navy, like, really amplified your tenacity? Because you seem like you have a very tenacious spirit anyway. Mm-hmm. But I almost get the sense like going really just solidify that and kind of like put a spark under that.
Yeah, I think so for sure. Like it even helped me with just. When I went to the Navy, I realized how unstructured of a person I was. Like, it just helped me even, like, organize my thoughts, like, figure out how to compartmentalize things, like...
Say that word again.
Compartmentalize?
Yeah, they don't know about that. I'm using that in Scrabble.
Yeah, just, like the discipline with myself. Like it really
discipline is important.
Helped me just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Even like to be able to control my emotions in certain environments and stuff like that.
Not the emotions.
So yeah.
If you could go back, would you do it again?
Good question.
Or would you take a different route?
Listen.
Good question.
Would I do it again? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I just think that I would go reserve. And not fully
so
active.
You would go, okay. Okay,
good answer. I like that.
So,
would you fight to stay?
Huh?
You would fight to stay? Like, finish out the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
What is the whole thing, though? How long you got to be to finish out the whole thing? Yeah.
4 years.
It's like a college shit.
But, you know, reserve, you do boot camp, and then you probably go somewhere like once a weekend out of the month. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so it's like, but you still
get the full benefits, though.
Yeah. So.
I wish I would have knew that growing up.
Yeah, right? For real. Right. What's the age limit on that?
About to join that shit tomorrow.
I don't know. But even like Coast Guard, that's one that nobody really talks about, but they got good benefits. They don't do much or nothing. So, yeah.
Question: how diverse was your boot camp?
It was very diverse.
Very.
Yeah. So it was, and honestly, when I went, it wasn't a lot of like black people, especially black women, because the Navy make you cut your hair. And at that point, they didn't really have their standards in line to go with like African American people. And so I had to get a whole blunt like right here, and they just cut it straight across when you get there.
Wow.
So,
damn.
Like, so yeah, I think that was one thing that kind of like shy a lot of our people away from it. And so, but yeah, there were, but it wasn't predominant. Like, it was mainly white people. What I will say is there was not a lot of Asian people.
Of course not.
Yeah. It was mainly just like white. It was a few like, definitely a lot of Hispanics that was there.
So pretty much the Navy pretty much helped you get structure into your tenacity.
Yeah.
Right? So it structured what you wanted to be doing.
Right.
Right? And you done went through all of these business things and all of that, and now we here with this natural hair line.
But tell me something. What's the name of your business? What's the name of your
Yeah, talk about that.
I don't know the name of your shop. I don't know the name.
But
How
see,
you
that's
don't know
the
the
thing.
name of her shop and
So
she do your
listen,
hair? What's
What
up?
I'm saying.
It's
that
not
was
like
to-
a.
I don't care. They're supposed to know y'all friends. What the hell?
It's not like a Beverly B's hair studio.
Bev B.
Like, it's just you getting your hair done by Beverly B. Because remember, I'm a brand, so I don't want to make it specific to. Oh, she only does hair.
So what? You done named the place.
No, you coming to see Beverly B. That's it. That's what you need to know.
Straight dealing with me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Because you might be sitting here, I can help you fix your resume. I could do a lot of things for you.
Right.
So
you
you
can
just
fix
need
their credit.
Right. I can do
all
a
of
lot of
that.
things for you in this chair.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? So it's just like
Such an experience.
I kind of feel like
Such an
right.
experience,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay.
Versus oh, she just does hair. Like that just kind of feels too in a box.
So, but you got products too, don't you?
Let's talk about that. I seen that.
There are products, but
before
they
you jump to the products though, right? You got to tell us. I mean, we know you do natural hair, right? But what sets you apart? Because there's a lot of natural hair care providers out there, right? What sets you apart from the others, right? What's your style, right? Because there's some people who only do like curls, locks. Like, so what's your style? What do you specialize in?
So I specialize in silk presses. I use plant-based products. They're all handmade. I purchased them from someone.
You purchase them from someone, so they already have it in process, and you buy from them.
Right.
And did you ever think about doing your own, or is that kind of too deep into it?
But that's pretty deep. And considering that the person that I buy them from, I've been using them on my hair for years, so I know that you know what I mean. Which is why even when I started, I'm like, I wasn't even going to do this unless I can purchase from you, because for me to take time to make all of that and start up here, it just didn't make sense in that capacity. So that was a huge reason why I started too, because I'm really big on just holistic, natural, anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
what about dreads? You do like natural dreads too? Like,
I mean, like wash them and stuff like that, treat it, detox your scalp, but I don't do any retwisting.
I got client for you.
Tell us about your product, right? So it's not a liquid, right? Which is very different, right? So what is it?
So it's a bar. It looks like a bar of soap.
Oh, you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow. Okay.
And the reason being is because a lot of shampoo, conditioner, whatever comes in a bottle is like 70% water. So you putting that on your hair and you wasting money. And a lot of natural sisters, we got thick hair. You damn near only get to use your shampoo bottle maybe 2 or 3 times a wash.
That's okay.
And that doesn't help anybody. And then it's mainly water going into your head. So you're not even getting no real nutrients or any of the ingredients that's supposed to be in a bottle or supposed to be for your hair. So that's why it's in a bar form, and it lasts a whole lot longer. And you actually get the direct ingredients that goes on your hair like it's supposed to.
How long you been using this product, man?
So I've been using this product since I came to Atlanta. that was like the only person I would go to for anything to touch my head. She couldn't do it. I was doing it myself, of course, but.
And it's funny how you got your hair done, but you got a damn hat on.
My hair's not done.
Your hair was looking done when you took the hat off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I walked in, I was like, yo, how she do hair? She got good hair. She got the hat on today.
But I'm
so particular.
Right? Not for nothing. Most hairstylists who do hair, their hair is never done. But I would say at least her hair is done and she just got a hat on.
Yeah, my sister stayed with a hat on too. My sister, shout out to Pettigay.
That's not like the girls who sell the waistbands and be fat.
I'm just saying you gotta be a
But I wash my hair
for your
faithfully.
So,
like every week I wash my hair faithfully. Like my hair is done. My ends is cut. I'm healthy hair beat all day.
Heard you. Talk that.
So where's the salon at that you have your suite?
It's in Buckhead. Right across
you
from
fancy.
the Buckhead shops.
What's the address?
3060 Peachtree Road.
Say it louder.
No, 3060 Far Court, Northwest.
Say it one more time for me.
3060 Far Court, Northwest.
And
What suite you in?
7F.
Okay. And this is how they gonna reach you besides that? IG?
Yeah, shout your IG out. You know what I'm saying?
IG Beverly B _.
Big Bev, not the little one. BMW Bev. Put a price on your head. Literally, she do your hair.
So yeah, Instagram, best way. And you can follow my link in my bio. You can contact me, email imbeverlyb9@gmail.com.
What separates you from the other hairstylists? You know what I'm saying?
Let me see the products I use. That's number one.
I like that.
And I'm not just trying to get you a style and get you up out of my chair. Like, I'm really trying to make sure your hair grows, that you reach whatever hair goals you do have.
Yeah.
Price point, I'm not trying to knock your head off. Convenience, you don't got to go through a jump, hop, and a skip to get a booking with me.
Yeah, so, I like that.
Yeah.
I know my sister fuck with you, so you definitely.
So we ain't gotta hit your assistant to get to you.
Right.
Not yet though.
Not yet.
You can call the number directly, and I'll reach back out to you within 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Sometimes right away. You never know. But you got to call to find out.
Yeah, you got to call to find out. I heard you. I like that.
Like that. Let's go ahead. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's get into some of these other questions.
You guys want to segue to some trivia?
What's up? You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man, you was in here. Yo, last time you was in here. Yeah, what?
Trivia.
It was a lot of Jada Kiss, a lot of Max B.
Hold on.
I almost hired you to DJ one of my parties.
I got one for you. I want you to finish the lyrics.
Uh-oh.
Out of all the songs I know.
Pawnee.
Oh, she's not going to finish that.
You better know
I know the song.
Especially second on that motherfucking tip.
Hey, yo! Jesus Christ!
I know the song. Go ahead.
Oh, really, B?
I know the song. I know the song.
Come on, I gave it to you.
Now you got to say it again for her.
I can hum it.
She wanted Pawnee. Yeah,
See,
you got it.
Right.
She wanted the passport buddy with the visa on it. Have the permanent stop. All right, come on, let's go next one.
Big tune.
Big tune. What you got for her, Momo?
I bet. So if you could have a superpower for the day, what would it be?
Superpower for the day.
Superpower for the day. Hear what people are thinking.
So reading your mind and all of that. Right?
Jean Grey.
Okay.
Yeah, let me ask I want to ask Beach this question real quick. If you have a superpower for the day, Beach, I don't throw you off, cuzzo. Bring down, cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
The camera should have totally been on.
It's my cousin, but it's like my brother to me. I just want to see how you think. If you had a superpower for the day, what would it be, Beach? Superpower for the day. Tierra, you next. Superpower for the day.
I'll probably like what she said. I like that.
Read people's thoughts.
Yeah, to just be able to hear.
Beach don't look convinced.
If it's only for one day,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I want to teleport. I want to go to different places quick.
one day.
Yeah, just listen.
That's a waste of it, though.
What you mean?
You only gonna be able to use it for one day.
Bro, I'm gonna go to the bank, get them real quick, teleport to Tokyo. Teleport to Tokyo, grow a bag.
If you can hear people's thoughts, you'll know all
I don't give a fuck what people think. I don't give a fuck what people think about me.
Not
Fuck
about
y'all.
that. It's
Listen,
about
man.
the information. You'll know passwords
No.
for saves. You can know
Yo,
they
listen.
bank.
I used to always care what people
like,
think. At this point right now, fuck everybody. Fuck what you thinking. I'm gonna do me regardless. Let me go. Yo, Chase. In Chase. Jamaica. Tokyo. Paris. All in one day. Sierra, what you doing? Give me a secret. What you want to do for a day? Are you gonna co-sign my shit?
Oh man, I'm with that. The teleport shit fired me.
Oh, you
but
come on, that's quick.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely want to that invisible teleport.
I thought invisible too, but
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Invisible.
I gotta go. I don't even want no cash. I'm coming with some bars of gold. You know, like I need like 16 of them, the big ones too, the big joints. Yeah.
Heard you.
Hey yo.
I bet. So if I just lost my train of thought. If you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
She's already an animal. Now go ahead.
That's a good question.
Because again, it's for the day. If you be an animal for the day.
Animal for
which
the
one would you
day. I don't know. I don't think I have a specific animal, but an animal that's just like adaptable to wherever they are, like that blends in with shit, like a
Chameleon.
iguana or something.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That don't sound fun, B. That sound
choose?
like.
You sound like you about to be in a tank somewhere.
Yeah, right?
It sound like.
Fighting for air. Yeah.
I don't know, an animal. Like, I hate animals so much.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
We can't even share that.
Yo, Peter.
Peter,
Yeah, sorry.
we apologize.
Let me see.
What would you be, Beach?
Me?
Yeah, what's your
I
animal?
gotta be the king of the jungle, baby.
What?
Gotta be that.
So, what's the king of the jungle?
Mufasa.
I would probably
Mufasa.
do something along those lines too. Either, if it's not something in the water,
Yeah, I can see you being
Like,
being
some devious creature in the water.
Well,
I
she
can
was.
see you being the female lion
Yes,
though.
we should walk.
You gonna be a little ass piranha.
Or like a tiger or like a panther or something. You know what I mean?
What would you be?
I can see you as a panther
I
though.
was rocking with a lion, but he said I'll be like an orca.
Orca.
Woo!
Yeah, you know.
That's my
Yeah, you know,
boy.
wifey called me a whale the other day.
No, I did not call him a whale.
Yo, she said, "Yo, you just be laid out in the bed like a whale."
Out there nut eats.
Yeah, I was like,
Ali just finished eating his Aki and Sofas and something.
I was like, "Word? That's how we disrespecting the big man
Yo.
right now?"
I did not call him a whale.
I know you didn't. I know you for
I
real.
didn't say you are a
Yeah.
whale. That's not what I said.
I can imagine you saying that too. That's
Yeah, that's not her, bro. That's not her,
That's
bro.
like, you know.
So what you said then?
I said you be laying there like a whale.
Oh, wow. Like
So,
a whale, bro.
yeah,
That's
Okay,
not
Rennie.
That's not calling you a whale.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
That's like when somebody, you're like a bitch.
Yo, let's
Niggas
be
like,
clear.
what, you just call me a bitch?
No, I ain't call
Nah,
you
you
a bitch.
acted
Like
like
a bitch, yeah. Yeah, heard you.
Yeah, but hold on though. Let's be clear, B. Like, you was my friend before you was her friend.
Oh,
Where we at
wow.
now?
Right.
Wow.
now?
I thought y'all was friends first.
No, that's my friend.
I thought y'all was besties.
No, I know B.
That's-
I know,
that's
I know
my
B
homie.
Brony.
Oh, okay.
That's my homie.
Mhm.
She was like, "I gotta get with your wife," and I plugged them in. And guess what? They kicked me out.
It be like that, right?
Yeah, they kicked me out. They kicked me out the crew.
But shout out to wifey though. For, you know, some girls be intimidated by hearing there's you got another home girl. Or, I know mad girls. Yo, when I got a home girl, it's a problem.
No, we can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? So
First and foremost, in this life that we live in, the businesses that we do,
yeah.
you got to be able to deal with everybody, or you gonna mess up your money.
Absolutely.
So you got to be open. And pretty much the situation was, of course, me and B got other shit going on, and then we was doing the trucking. I could call
I
on
know
her.
you was doing trucking with B. That's crazy,
Yeah, like
bro.
I could call on her to get certain stuff done, and then it was like they went into the. There's another thing that they didn't even mention.
Contract.
They went into the government contracting.
Okay.
So they kind of signed up and ready to do that, but I guess they like focusing on other things. Like we get into the money. I know there's money there too, but that's something else that we got up our sleeve.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. But
That's-
you know,
that's
it's
a
all
big
good.
focus for these next coming months.
Now I got sister wives. So probably once a month I get food. They all come and cook food.
Who's they
and
all though?
y'all too.
Because we two people.
I thought there was others. That's all.
They all.
Oh,
They
okay.
come and they cook food.
You gotta say
and
both of them.
You just said they.
You gotta say both
They
of them.
all,
Yeah.
right?
Now I ain't playing that old shit.
They all come to the house and they cook for me
But you know,
Okay.
nowadays,
and rub my feet
one person consider themselves as they.
a day.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right.
We know you're not that.
Man.
But no, you're not that.
Yeah, we're not even gonna touch on
Exit
that.
stage
Never
left.
touch that. Party done.
Party done.
Ain't gonna touch on that.
What else we got?
All right, bet. So vibe check. Yo, does ketchup go on eggs? Yes or no?
No.
Bet. Sugar or
Yo!
cream in your grits?
Yo! Why
No,
ketchup?
no. Sugar or salt on your grits.
Yo, why
not
ketchup
cream.
can't
Oh,
go on
yeah.
eggs?
Sugar or salt on your grits.
Yo, why ketchup can't go on eggs?
It's not a hot dog, bro.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Hot sauce?
Hot sauce?
Hot sauce, maybe.
No.
No, I'm not putting hot sauce on no eggs.
Maybe.
Yo, bro, only thing on the
I'm
eggs
not
is
putting
cheese
on my
Ketchup.
or salt and pepper.
That's it, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let y'all know that y'all missing out. That's it. Go
Ketchup
ahead.
on eggs?
Go ahead.
Right.
So hold on
I'm
now.
with you, Beach.
The grits can't get no sugar, or is it pepper
Sugar.
and salt and pepper?
Sugar?
What?
Ah,
Sugar on your grits?
Yeah.
Fact.
That's cream of wheat.
Straight up. Straight up.
Bro, give me salt on my grits,
Straight
bro.
up.
Yeah, I never used to believe I'm Jamaican. I never used to like grits. But certain people make grits different. But give me.
I'm not even a huge grits person, though.
Yeah, me neither. But give me salt. I'm not taking sugar on my grits.
Yo, let me give
I'm
y'all.
not
Let
a
me give
grits
y'all
person.
the
I
cheat
eat
code, yo.
porridge and labu.
Yeah, shout out to cornmeal porridge,
Cornmeal porridge is
hamne khan,
How
Right.
many carbs?
hot
Facts.
oatmeal,
Peanut porridge.
yeah, all of that.
Yo, so quick cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
Boil the grits in heavy cream, and then add the sugar.
Nah.
Nah,
Yeah, that's porridge,
You
bro.
know I don't like that.
Yo,
You
listen.
know I don't like
That's
that.
porridge, bro.
I did it. It's fire. Whatever.
Yeah.
Go on
Yeah.
with the rest
You-
of y'all questions. I'm not even feeling y'all right now.
But what you got for Hanani?
I bet. So, what type of friend are you, right? Are you the friend who remembers everyone's birthday, or are you the friend that relies on social media?
I remember everybody's birthday.
No, the fuck you don't.
And if I listen, I may not remember, but I'm the person, like, I make notes so I don't forget. Like, I will have it written down somewhere.
BMW
Party at
bad. When your birthday?
contacts.
When your birthday?
September 20th.
Oh, that's
20
his birthday.
September what?
20th.
20th?
Oh, they got the same birthday. You didn't be. You know what's so crazy?
Right
I was
before
outside.
mine.
I was outside the other day, and somebody said September 20th too. There's mad. I got two cousins with that same birthday.
Same birthday.
Big Virgo.
Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with Virgos.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to them Geminis too. Fuck with them Gemini. Shout out to them Tauruses
Straight up.
and them Caps.
Yo, Caps is a problem. Everyone I talk to,
Yeah, the boy PJ
and
get
they
from a
start,
nerve.
and they start talking
The
about
one boy,
that person,
my brother Chris.
and they like, oh, he's
from
a
a
Cap.
nerve.
I'm like, oh. Say less.
Yo,
The only thing I say is like, which one, December or January? There's a slight difference.
the only one we
between
can't
the two,
deal with.
but
I don't want to ruin it.
telling
That's how
you.
they make it from a nerve,
telling
dog.
Yo, listen.
Sometimes running up on nerves too.
Yo, that's what I'm here for,
You
man.
hit Capricorn, you become Jamaican. They be like, you're the boy get up on nerves.
Real
But
shit.
yeah, it's my favorite question to ask because you know what I'm saying, like right now, you know, my biggest thing is in life, you got to experience different things. Shout out to Beach, he just came back from Brazil. I want to travel soon. I want to travel. I ain't, you know, we had a little family, little
Yeah,
hiccups.
soon.
Vacation or girls trip? That's my favorite shit to ask. Cause
Vacation.
Vacation. Everybody.
Yeah.
Is that a grown thing? I guess at certain ages, you fuck these bitches. I'm going with babe. Fuck these hoes. Or
I mean, I say because you go somewhere, you want to explore, have fun.
You wanna have sex on the
You wanna have
balcony.
a little more fun.
You wanna have sex on the balcony.
Yeah, like-
you know what I'm saying? It was a pros with the vacation.
I mean, come on now.
Oh, okay.
The boy did that.
But hold on, but like, you know, like Stella, you could go out there and you could meet a nigga that, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but
You rather go with Bae?
yeah. Just, you know what I mean?
Does BMW Bev got a Bae right now, or she chilling right now?
I don't. I'm chilling right now.
As you suck the lottie, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, listen. I know. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
You can tell the tequila is in the beach. The tequila's in my system right now. But nah, if we're gonna interview you, we're gonna interview for real. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's what's up, though. That's what's up, though.
But no, I'm chilling right now.
You're
I'm
a boss.
open to dating though and stuff like
How
that.
has dating been in Atlanta, though? We realize a lot of girls don't like that shit.
It's been terrible. Well, you know, everybody that I've dated live like back in the town or something.
Oh,
so I have
New York.
Yeah.
So you really fucking
You
nobody.
fucking up already.
So
Yeah, that long distance shit is crazy.
but nobody even talks to
No,
me.
not
here.
even
Like, I
long
don't
distance.
even.
You cannot live in Atlanta and date somebody
I'm
in New
just
York.
saying, if it's somebody from there and you here and now you dealing with them, you kind of closing off your market.
But I mean, that's the thing though. I don't even get approached by nobody in Atlanta. Like it's just I don't know.
Stop looking mean, bro.
I don't look mean.
I mean, you cool as shit, but you don't got that New York in you. You sometimes you be looking like, yo, don't fucking talk to me.
But I mean, I feel like people say that about everybody. Like you can't.
Especially New York girls, though. New York girls are extra mean, bro.
Like
Yeah,
no.
but why?
Like you
Because we
just.
have to be.
Cause
Do you?
Yeah, you do.
New York,
because
yo,
when the dude approach you in New York, hey, shorty, nah, no, thank
the
you.
fuck out of here, New York. Fuck out of here. Suck my dick.
Exactly. What the fuck?
What's wrong with you? Suck my
hell?
dick. This broke nigga.
Exactly.
Fuck out my space. I'm like, God damn.
But I don't know. I think that like. So number one, I'm not the online person. Like I can't do online dating.
Don't do that.
never did none
Don't
of
do
that.
that.
No.
Don't do that.
I'm a casual in person. If it didn't happen in person, like you didn't see me somewhere, like I'm good on the online.
Bav.
Like because
Bav.
seriously, like I don't.
A handsome man
I
sliding your
just-
DMs. He got his shit together.
No. I see. It's not me.
Bav.
I don't even like taking pictures.
It's
If I didn't have,
2024. It's 2024.
A business that needs to be online, like you would never see me. Like y'all know, y'all see my personal page.
Oh, you
I never
Griselda.
post nothing.
You don't. Oh, okay. I see. She don't want to be. She's not an internet person. I respect
Like,
it.
I don't,
But nowadays, that's where love is at.
Love is on the internet.
Is it?
I don't-
No, we OGs of this shit. So not for us. For these motherfuckers coming up in their 20s,
But is that love?
social media. I mean,
Is that love?
it's appearance is everything first. Appearance, and they get to know them. I'm just.
Social media is a
You
facade.
losing me, Beach. You losing me.
I'm losing you. I'm just being real. The younger generation,
No.
we older than that. I get that, but the younger generation, it's Instagram,
Right, but
it's,
we-
You
but
got
it's
grown ass
Snapchat.
people that's
Exactly.
You got it's dating apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing no
It's
dating.
Tinder.
Like, that's crazy.
It's Hinge.
But that's why
It's
we
BOK.
And that's why they coming
That's
up
crazy.
missing.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
Getting
thing now,
trafficked
right?
and all of this.
Yo,
Like, I'm not
if
doing
you
That's
dealing
true.
with
That's
dealing with
true.
the people
That's
that
true.
you seeing,
Where you
right?
go every day.
Right.
Right. You dealing with the people that you
But yo, there's a
seeing.
lot of people that don't go outside nowadays,
Here's the
bro.
thing, though.
Yeah.
You gotta go online.
Right, but
You
this is
gonna
what I'm trying to
catch
show
fish
you.
out of the pond, you fishermen, so.
Talk about it, Beach.
So if you got two,
I can't.
you got
I can't
200,
get with
300, 400
Like, that's
options
a lot to get.
opposed to the people that you see. Or yo, I work with these people, and that's who you end up getting close with. That's who you end up dealing with. That's how a lot of pretty girls end up with ugly niggas.
No, that happens with money.
Is it money?
Yeah, what?
I think
It's.
so.
I think it's.
It's money,
I think
bro.
it's not only
I think
money.
it's
I
money.
think space and opportunity,
It's timing too.
timing.
Because a lot of these pretty girls be fucked up down there in luck, and here come Captain Ugly. Yo, what you need, baby? I got you.
But you know something?
They-
It's not only just money. A lot of these pretty girls also just be fucked up mentally. They don't have a self-esteem. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they're not self-confident. So although it's like Captain Ugly coming along and it works for Captain Ugly because he's manipulating, and it works for her because she thinks
How
she's
he
manipulating.
manipulating? He doing what he got to do to get
Yeah,
the
but I'm
ball.
just saying.
He doing what he got to do to get the ball. He like, yo,
Captain Ugly is like, yo. Captain Ugly is like, yo. Dubai for lunch?
he like, brunch and everything else. What?
Yeah.
Come on now.
I can't get with the online.
So you never, hold on. You never like met up with somebody, like somebody want to take you out on Instagram that DM'd you, like, yo, let's meet at Nobu, let's just have something to eat. You never done that?
No.
Or somebody on Instagram now. Instagram is like the most popular shit.
I had one guy.
Oh, here you
He
go.
reached out to me on Instagram, but I had saw him outside before. Like, I didn't know him, but I'm like, oh, I seen you outside before. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so he followed me. I'm like, how the hell did this dude find my page? My page is private. Like,
But you have to accept him now.
Find me if you knew me. Like,
Where
you
he
know
from? Where he from?
New York,
He's
of
from out
course.
here.
Oh, from Atlanta.
And so I'm just like, you know, the New York community is like, yo, is this an op? Like, you know, my brother or
Op is
something,
crazy.
whatever. So you gotta like investigate things like that nowadays. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Accepted him. We was talking, whatever. He immediately was like, you know, what's your number, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. So not thinking nothing of it, but he was like consistent about something.
He was on you.
Planned the date immediately, whatever. Like, it was Gucci.
Now that's real.
But then it's just like,
I hope it is rare.
And so I was like, yo, this dude is on it. Like, and so come to find out though, like, he got a whole like home and just, it was just.
Hold on, he got a whole family?
Yeah, all that. So I was just
How
like,
did you find that out though? You did your research.
Right.
Yo, did you run his background? Like, yo, what you did, yo? We know you got skills. Did you run his background or did you just
I mean, it was simple.
find out?
I was just
But
like, we was talking.
For how
and
long?
I'm just picking up. This was like maybe 3 weeks in. Because I'm like, yo, this dude is too good to be true. Like, cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, I'm just, you know, going off memory, our conversation and stuff like that.
Bev not
Then
the
he
one.
was kind of doing the thing of where, like, y'all never really just talk to you while you in the house. Like, yeah, you be moving around outside a lot, whatever. But
So
I'm
he
just
talking
like,
to me in Walmart.
it was that, or like he would be
He
in
pushing
his
the
car.
buggy like it was coming on. You
Or
had that
he would
Walmart
be in
shit.
his car and he's sitting in the garage. I'm like, go in your house. Like, what are you telling me? You gotta call me back and you at the house. But
You want your man in your
whatever.
bad. You want him in the
So-
bad, naked, talking to you on the phone.
That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
So
With the baby oil.
I'm
Yeah, pause.
I'm like, okay, dang, like what's like I know about him or whatever the case is. So I'm like, all right, of course. I'm like, the kind of guy you are, like, you don't got nothing in your name, this, that, and the third, so whatever. So I just started researching his business in a few of the states he told me that he frequent, and I found it. It was connected to a female's name, like female. I found it on LinkedIn, and boom, whole situation came
Boy,
together.
Dick Tracy over there.
You gotta watch out.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah.
Fellas,
You confronted
don't tell them.
Good question, Beach.
yeah, I told him.
You told
I
him?
told him, like, yo, you know, listen.
Yo,
I don't really-
I'm
that's
giving
not
the
really
fellas
my-
some tips. Don't put the business in her name. Bev is gonna find it. Okay.
Yeah, bro, this nigga's nuts.
So I end up telling him about it, like, you know, on some, like, yo, that's just not the position that I play. Like, you know, I'm kind of good on that, whatever. It was a mutual, like, conversation. He didn't give me no pushback. He was just like, I respect it. Like, we still good. It's all love, whatever. And that was it.
Okay.
So you're not talking to him from that?
You ain't sit on his face at all?
Oh, my God, Beach.
Excuse me. Excuse me. My fault. Beach is raunchy like that. You know what I mean? I talk spicy. But nah, that's what's up though. So you say you
So,
rather.
hold on, she ain't
Go ahead.
answer,
Now she don't want to answer.
Oh, okay.
She started
You
blushing
leaving
and
that
shit.
I said
Eyes
this a
change
lot.
colors and everything.
This is a lot.
there? Yeah, so what you saying? Netflix and chill, or we gotta make it happen and kick you out?
That's crazy. You gotta
Wait,
think
who's kicking who out?
Well,
though?
yeah.
She kicking the nigga out.
Oh, all right.
I mean, under what circumstance, though?
I don't know.
Are you big on that though? Like, you big on, like, you like, or something like, yo, if I fuck with you, you can stay the night, or yo, I got shit to do in the morning, get the fuck on.
It depends on the mood. If you pissed me off prior
Why
to
would
that,
you piss
where
you
we
off?
at. But
Heard you.
if it's cool, then you can stay.
Yeah. I
Not
respect
on
it.
like our first time
I respect
hanging
it.
out or nothing like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Talk that shit, Bev. Bev billionaire.
So, and I'm more of a mental person. Like, you
gotta stimulate your mind, right?
Yeah.
What's they call that? Sapiosexual?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like, so it'd be hard for me to connect with a lot of people nowadays because so many people are so surface level that if I can't have conversation about something with you or I'm having certain conversation, I just feel like you as a grown ass person, you're lost. Like I think that's
I can't do for everybody though. Like,
not everybody. Not
no,
everybody's
it's
like
not.
that.
I'm
not
telling
everybody's
you.
like that.
Yeah, people be okay with that shit.
Yo, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I can't even talk. If I talk to you and you get lost too fast, the conversation done.
Yeah, it's just like I can't be talking 3 levels down.
Bro, we live in a world full of weirdos, bro.
No, seriously.
A bunch of weirdos.
Like it's grown people that don't know how to like engage in full sentences or
weirdos.
Like
bro.
It's crazy out here for real. Or they don't know how to say nothing beyond, little short on my way. Yeah. What are you doing? How are you today?
There's a lot of people that
just not chatty.
Yeah, but no.
You don't gotta be chatty to know stuff.
I can hold a conversation, but after a little while, I'm not trying to talk like every day, like on some like long conversation.
But see, you don't gotta be every day. But
she's talking about like outside on a date type shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Like you gotta get to a point to where it's just like, okay, at some point in time, like your mind open up, like, okay, boom, this is this conversation. Or I just feel like I'm at the stage now, like if I feel like I can't learn nothing from a nigga and I'm always dropping you gems or something, and you just.
What about a nigga that always talk about himself? He's got to keep bragging about himself.
I'm good on that. Yeah, that's absolute.
So if a nigga asks you, what you bring to the table? That's a turn off? Or?
Yeah, it is. Cause what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, heard you.
Cause I'm not asking you that. What do you bring to the table? Like that's just. Can we have a conversation?
Yo, 50-50? Or the dude gotta pay everything?
It depends.
Situational?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends.
So it's okay?
What, 50-50?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it work, if you get to the goal faster like that, then...
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I feel like you gotta be a special kind of nigga, because some niggas' pride and stuff just be losing them with stuff sometimes.
Shit, I can't wait till I could go like, 0 to 100 with my wife.
0 to 100?
Yeah.
Why?
But it depends. It's like
back to me. What you said, B?
But it's like if you go 50-50
for everything.
You have to be like picking up in certain areas.
Laying good dick.
I mean, besides that, there's so much other moving parts here.
I know a lot of niggas. I know a lot of niggas. Well, I got a couple homeboys that's laying good pipe. They don't got to pay for shit.
They don't do nothing.
See, I'm not that
niggas
girl.
Ain't got no car.
Niggas got no car. Niggas borrowing your car while you at the salon.
I'm not that girl.
Niggas dropping you off at the salon like, babe, I'll be back. What time we pick you up? And they're late picking you up.
Flossing out with the Beamer.
Yeah,
bullshit. They've taken your seat back.
No. Negative.
What?
I'm not that.
You say he can't even drive the whip?
I'm not that girl.
I heard you. I believe
so
you.
So your dude can't drive the whip?
I mean, it depends.
He ain't got no car. Right?
I mean, if he's my dude at that point, though,
right,
he could drive the whip. Because if he don't have no car, it's a valid reason why he don't have no car.
So all that shit don't matter to you, though. Like, if you make more money than a nigga, he don't got a car. He got a roommate. I
never said that. When you
my fault.
With these things.
I mean, suppose you met a decent dude. He going through it right now. He really like you. You know what I'm saying? He got dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Establish your potential.
Yeah.
It's certain fundamentals you gotta come with right now. I'm not saying you gotta have an S550 and all of this, like, you know what I mean? But it's
what year is the S550 though?
Yo.
Because listen, you fuck around and get you can get an S550 for like 12 grand. That shit's he's still gonna be driving your car in a few months.
Listen, you gotta come with just basic fundamentals, and like if you can't even just go off, oh, you got dreams, because so many people got dreams and they never execute on them. They just...
All right, he's 36 and he want to be a rapper.
No.
Dead.
Damn.
Ross started popping at 36.
That's Ross.
Yo, keep rapping, fellas.
And I wouldn't date Lush. So
don't let her kill your dreams, man.
Don't let her kill your dreams.
Fuck out of here.
it's like,
Jay-Z's still rapping at 50.
But look.
Yeah, but it's different. Like, he's still rapping. That means still
He popped off.
continuing.
I'm talking
But
shit.
look,
I'm talking
He
shit.
ain't started.
Yeah.
if you are rapping at 36, you better have some type of residual something. You got shit alive.
We
Like
talking
at this
about
point, you
still,
not just
recording with the camera,
I'm not
trying to
doing
get
that.
on, trying to.
Yeah,
be
what about
discovered.
if he's the manager at Burger King? He's loyal to you. He's making, making $40,000 a year.
They make $40,000 a Burger King?
I don't know. Listen, I'm just hypothetically speaking, but he's loyal to you. Take care of you. Come home, you rub your feet, your bath water's going. You know what I'm saying? He ain't cheating on you. He honest. He taking care of you.
But
The best he
But
can.
he smell like mad French fry grease. Nah, leave the French fry grease out. Go ahead.
Word, because Burger King grease smell is crazy.
It's
You
not.
ever got like a bag or something from them? It's crazy. You
That's
cannot
nuts.
escape
You can't
that
fuck with a
grease.
nigga at work.
Answer the
He's the
question,
manager.
though.
He's the manager at Burger King. He's not flipping burger. He's the manager.
see. I feel like everything is so like situational because it's not about where you work per se. It's just about like
You doing something.
Yeah, because I mean, he could have
That's-
a nice savings or something. He probably was just working at Burger King for a little year. He probably got laid off or something from a really good job. Got a few stocks lined up. He got a crib, a house, all of that, whatever. It's just
Yeah.
like, okay, well, you know how to figure shit out. You kind of pivoting right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
you
respect
can't
that.
really. Everything's so situational sometimes.
I
But I,
respect
do
that.
know
I
there's a
respect
few
that.
things that's just like off the
It's
bat
not
that
it.
I'm not with.
I
You know what I
respect
mean?
that.
So, yeah.
You in the office too?
Yeah. I heard you. Yo, me personally, my last question is, Chris Brown or Usher? I judge people for this answer.
I mean,
Chris Brown or Usher?
Better performer, better singer.
No,
That's what
overall.
I'm saying,
Overall.
I feel like you can't
Chris Brown is definitely the better.
perform. Yeah, for sure.
Overall, Chris Brown or Usher?
Yeah, he can perform, but
He can
He ain't
skate.
fucking with Chris Brown
He
as
can
far
skate
as
now.
performing.
Shout out to
What's that?
Sparkle.
that's a tough one.
I'm going with Usher. Shout out to Usher, man.
That's a tough.
I got a question for you real quick, right? If there was a song
Yeah.
that could,
I already know the answer though.
you know, the song
The
that could,
the soundtrack to your life.
the soundtrack to your life at this present moment, what is that?
That's a great question.
You was in here playing locks and
Yeah,
DMX.
right? You was in here talking about fuck the frail shit. Because when the coke come in, they gotta use the scale decorated whales with cautions on. You was in here doing all that earlier.
Let me see. That's a great question.
How it go, Mama?
So a little Jadakiss right here.
I love Jadakiss.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to him. Let me see. Damn, there's a few songs in my head. Like,
Give me a song. Give me a song.
Give me a song, right? You about to leave the club and the DJ drop it and you do the U-turn. Like, I
that's
got.
a lot of songs though.
Nah, give me
like-
one then. Just give me one. I know one.
The soundtrack to your present day life.
Yeah, that's harder.
Yeah, I think B song is Every Day I'm Hustling.
Oh, man.
That's her song.
Oh, that's her song.
I think that would be the soundtrack.
Shout out to Ross.
That's true. Damn.
That's where
one?
we at. Every day she hustling. You got more for her? I think we.
Yeah, we've been doing this year. It should have been over an
We're
hour.
like an hour, 30 minutes.
Damn, it's a lot of editing right there, baby.
That's good. Y'all love me.
Did your thing. Yeah, we fuck with
That's
you.
a fact.
Yeah.
Your vibe.
Oh, since y'all love me so much, I had a question, right?
Oh, okay.
What's the one thing y'all like about me most?
I think for me,
Cause now you don't.
I don't-
Cause now you don't like people.
I don't. I do. All right, let's rephrase that. Let's rephrase that. I do and I don't. I'm such a genuine person that I have to be guarded when I deal with people because people be fucked up. So I really don't have the patience for a lot of stuff.
Sound like Roni.
A lot of shit just irritate me, and I'm like, all right, that's crazy because I'm a very black and white type of person. I can't You either you in or you out. Are you laughing at me?
You're my wife. You know what I'm
just saying.
say.
And I think for you, because Ronnie was like, oh yeah, B, you want to check? I was like, who the fuck is B? Like straight up, like just being transparent.
And he was like,
oh,
because it was like a whole year after I seen you.
It was, and then when he told me, I was like, well, why she want to talk to me? Because I'm just like, why? But when I spoke to you, it was just straight genuine and transparent. And you just seem real down to earth. Like we talk about almost everything.
Yeah,
like you get what I'm saying? And I could fuck with someone who is just transparent and genuine. It doesn't matter. I call you with business advice. I ask you stuff and you tell me like, nah, don't do that. Like it is no, I don't want to say that because I don't want to offend it. You still just say you keep it real. That's what I like. So
you went for Ronnie?
Over me, was that the clap?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
that answer's fire.
Real shit about me. Like, I be wanting to know the solutions. I'm not with the problems. I don't like to hear nobody's fucking problems because guess what? If I give you my problems, it's gonna piss you off. And not to say that your problems is big and mine's is small, or mine's are big and yours small, whatever it is. The point is, if I call B, she probably primed me.
Oh, well, that's
like, yo, listen, let me see what's up.
Yeah.
I'll call you back tomorrow. She probably did the research.
Yeah.
The point is that there's a solution. There's a help.
You figure it out.
You understand what I'm saying? And
problem solver.
B ain't calling you with the yo, this shit just ain't rocking. B is like, yo, shit, this popping. I'm like, okay, where you at?
Yo, when she hit me with the I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, I already know.
Listen.
Oh, well, what happened?
She be on her shit, yo.
Something else done sparked it. Something else done came up. New business venture.
Real shit. She's definitely an islander. You know what I'm saying? And then just being so.
Shout out to grandma.
Being so, she's just a cool ass motherfucker, man. She just cool as hell.
Yeah.
She always on her shit. She been quiet. She been out the way.
Yeah.
And really, truly, like, I met her through like somebody who we close to or whatever. And he's still my dude, Kai. And that's his people. I mean, and he plugged me in with her.
Yeah.
And then it was cool from there. I think that's the only reason why you got in with wifey. Because if it would have been like you, my people, before anybody else, it'd have been a dead issue. There had to be a buffer. You know what I'm saying? So there's a buffer.
I'd have been like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
Definitely.
Because I know when I called you that day, I'm like, this is so random.
But you know what though? He had been telling me because I did the dispatching too, and he had been telling me for a while, like, yo, I got a homegirl, I want to get you guys together. But like he just said, if it would have been direct, I was just like, I heard him, and I'm like, yeah, all right.
Ronnie's also smart too, though. He knows how to. He knows what to say.
I was like, yo, I need somebody to help me with these contracts, but I'm tired. I can't deal with no like people that don't have no real competence outside of the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody that's gonna come plush. Like, we gotta go to meetings at certain places that can look the part, whatever. That's just gonna show up. They need to show up, whether I have to tell them to or not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know why I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, who? And I randomly was like, oh, let me call Ron. Let me ask him for his wife. Like, you know, I didn't even remember her name at the time. Yeah. So I call him, and he like, okay. I'm gonna connect up, whatever.
I fuck with it.
And yeah, we met up, and from that day, it's been out.
Fireworks.
And from that day, she took my friend. So fuck off.
Fireworks.
That's what it is, though. But yeah, we got a lot of love for you. And you know what I mean, we know you on the hustle. I wish that product was yours, because I'd have definitely been ready to invest.
That's why he asked that question.
So we can start pushing that shit out, because that right there, that's where the money at. So if you could figure that out, listen, let's brand that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Heard you.
That's what we on. All about the money. Yo, this was another good one.
What's your IG handle? How they book?
She definitely said it. Let's say it again.
Beverly B_ on Instagram. The link is in my bio to book. You can email me, call me.
Only the natural girls.
Now, the only girls? You do men here too?
Of course.
I mean, so for men, I can do like wash, treatment, stuff like that, but no styling.
No style.
Give you a blowout, all of that. So if you want to go get braids, you can go. Because a lot of braiders don't wash and do all of that. So you could come to me for all of that.
Yeah, I used to get my shit. I used to get my shit blowed out. My shit used to be.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
I used to get my shit blown out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Your afro.
I used to get my hair.
Yeah, please.
Processed by a Spanish woman named Maria. Mary. And yeah, I used to have the bobby pins and the wrap and all that.
That's a fact.